Hello, relatives. Welcome to this week's Schlagbite Thanksgiving Week 2017, entitled The Healing Dance. It's not been an easy couple of weeks for those of us who've been suffering from post-election blues. My way of dealing with the stress was to declare a moratorium on all media except for reading the Sunday New York Times. I have performed this 4-hour ritual every week since my teens, and it always nurtures me. If I can read the paper outside while listening to live music, well, that's close to Nirvana. Even in the most discouraging times, this literate compilation of the news and arts lightens my mood. Sometimes I'm even moved to dance. Last Sunday, Wickenburg, Arizona celebrated its annual Bluegrass Festival. It's a wonderful gathering of traditional American folk music, replete with fiddle and guitar contests. My wife and I set up our folding chairs in the shade of the rodeo ground stands, stretched out, and I read the Times until the foot-tapping music became impossible to ignore, and Elaine and I got up and danced. We've been dancing together for almost 60 years. And although we didn't scorch the dance floor like we used to, because my balance is a little shakier and my feet sometimes stumble, it really doesn't matter at all. Because as long as you can still hear the music and dance, you can heal body and spirit. I learned that a long time ago from an old Pueblo Indian medicine man when I worked at the Santa Fe Indian Hospital in 1965. Santiago had been admitted in acute congestive heart failure, and I introduced myself to him as his doctor, and then he asked me, "You're my doctor?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Where'd you learn how to heal?" And I thought he meant, where did I get my training? So I recited this litany of academic achievement, and when I was finished, he asked me if I knew how to dance to the accompaniment of thunder outside. And I didn't quite get the connection and asked him incredulously, "Do I know how to dance?" And he said, "Yeah, you have to be able to dance if you want to be able to heal." I, of course, had no idea what he was talking about, but humoring him, I shook my head and told him, yeah, I knew how to dance. So he motioned to me, and I proceeded to do a funky little two-step at the bedside, and I asked him if he knew how to dance, and he then got out of bed and showed me his steps. When he climbed back in, I asked him if he would teach me how to dance that way, and he said, "I can teach you my steps, but you have to be able to hear your own music." That advice was the beginning of an education about health and healing that I never learned in medical school and have written about a lot since. I want to say that in these stressful and divisive times, don't despair. Find others to dance with, others who hear the music, and together tell the story of what makes America great, which is the pursuit of a just society. Happy Thanksgiving to your relatives. Dance to the music on that day and let us heal. I say this for all my relations. Have a great week. Remember the Clowntown Healing Fest, February 2017. Go to clowntownhealingfest.com. See what we're doing for the second year in a row. Have a great week. I say this for all my relations. Mitakuye.